But here's Alejandro Grimaldo, whips in a solid cross to Mauro Icardi, and there's no way Icardi misses those chances. Now in behind to Malcolm. What a chance this is for Malcolm, who chips the keeper, and he scored. Malcolm in the 5th minute has scored for Barcelona, and what a goal with his weak foot. Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome back to another one of these Barcelona career mode episodes. In today's one, we've got some cracking La Liga games. Sevilla, Real Betis away from home, and also Valencia. So 3 really difficult games in La Liga. So far we're unbeaten, top of La Liga. But that could easily change because we do face some really tough teams in today's one. Also, we'll also be looking at where the likes of Leo Messi, Luis Suarez and all the other club legends are at right now, just to see how they're doing, whether they've joined another club or not. So that should be pretty interesting. So if you guys are hyped for today's episode, again, make sure to show your support by dropping a like on this video. That would be greatly appreciated. And again, if you're watching my content for the very first time and haven't subscribed, make sure you do, because there's going to be FIFA 19 content on the daily on this channel. Let's start off the episode with a press conference as we normally do. First question, just wanted to ask that how many seasons would you do with Barcelona, or would you browse job and take another team? Browsing a job and taking another team is definitely an option. We could maybe do that in the future, but I feel like I want to do this Barcelona career mode for at least 3 seasons. And then if you guys still want a season 4, I'll do a vote or something like that end of the season, and we'll see how the support is on the channel, and then we will decide whether we need to do a season 4 or not. It basically depends on your support, but I'm really enjoying season 3 so far, so don't worry about the Barcelona career mode ending anytime soon. Next question, is Koulibaly in the cold since he's being played in the easier games? Well, not really. I've only been playing him in the easier games because I wanted to give De Ligt more opportunities in the big games, so that's about it. In the future games, we're definitely going to be bringing back Koulibaly into the first team, but soon De Ligt might become first choice centre back for us because Koulibaly is 29. But for now, Koulibaly can rest easy. He'll be back playing first team football for us. Next question, as Dybala is injured, you should play Coutinho in the cam position and Williams at the left wing position. That's an excellent suggestion, and that is something I'm willing to try out. This has been Coutinho's best start to a season so far, and he's been performing so well, so having him play in that number 10 role might actually work wonders for us, in Dybala's absence of course. So we might try this out in today's episode and see how it works. This also gives hat-trick hero Iñaki Williams a chance to play. He scored of course a hat-trick in the previous episode. What a player he is. So I'm eager to see how this potentially works for us. That is it guys for today's press conference. As usual, if you guys have any press conference questions, put them down in the comment section below and let's move on. Player of the episode goes to Felipe Coutinho. No surprises at all. Yeah, he was sensational in the previous one. Got himself like 3 episodes in the previous episode and also a couple of goals, and some of them were just bangers, man. He was so good in that previous episode. You guys voted for him and hence he wins the Player of the Episode award. Alright guys, this is something you guys have been wanting since basically the start of season 3, having me check where the Barcelona legends are right now. So we're gonna do that. You guys know we had them retired, or basically released them to create a storyline to make the series, you know, a bit more interesting, you know, and a bit more difficult. So that's exactly what we did. And as you guys can see, the first player we're going to be taking a look at is Lionel Messi, and he is still a free agent. We released him at the start of the season, and he's still a free agent, which really surprises me. I mean, why isn't anyone signing him? But that's great. I don't want to be facing Lionel Messi. It kinda just makes it weird, you know. That's something we do not want. What about Luis Suarez? Again, a player that we did release. I think I released him previous season. You know, we can release only 2 players at a time, so because of that I had to, you know, kind of manage the players that I release. Okay, so he's joined Chelsea, so that's going to be like his retirement home. Interesting. Luis Suarez at Chelsea. That's a very interesting one. Once, of course, these players do retire, I will look to bring in their regens, because that should be a lot of fun. What about Jordi Alba? Where's my man Jordi Alba right now? Left back, Jordi Alba. Why is it so difficult to find him? There you go. There's Jordi Alba. He is playing at Chelsea as well, so looks like Luis Suarez and Jordi Alba have the same agent, and both of them are now playing for Chelsea, which is super interesting. What about Sergio Busquets? Let's take a look at him as well. I'm sure Andres Iniesta has retired already, but what about Sergio Busquets? He's a free agent as well, so it's great that we don't have to play against Leo Messi or Sergio Busquets anytime soon. But that's about it, guys. There you go. That's what the Barcelona legends are up to. A quick season goals update. I don't think we'll be able to impact the Champions League objective that we do have in today's episode. But we might be able to, make some progress on the Future's Bright objective, because I might be giving my Youth Academy players a few games in this one. The Hat-Trick Heroes one, I'm hoping for a hat-trick from one of our players so far. The objective has been going pretty nicely with Icardi, Dybala and Iñaki Williams getting hat-tricks for us. Ricky Puig is growing very well, so I'm really hopeful of getting that objective done. And also Icardi is on 5 goals, so he needs 25 more to complete that final objective. So I feel like we're doing pretty well with our season goals. Here we go, time to face Sevilla at the Camp Nou, and that is the team I've put forward. You guys wanted me to try out Iñaki Williams as our left winger and Coutinho playing in that number 10 role, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So Icardi, Dembele, Coutinho all start, Milinkovic-Savic alongside Paul Pogba, and it's of course a very strong defense that we've opted for. So that's the 11 we're going with. Let's try and get that win. Kick off against Sevilla, we should not be underestimating them. I'm kind of worried because we've gone with a very attack-heavy formation, which could end up costing us on the counter, especially on the counter. So we've got to be really careful with the possession that we have and create a lot of chances. Icardi turns inside, finds Felipe Coutinho, gives it away, although it's Dembele. Quick pass played through a back heel to Paul Pogba. Cuts this one back into Mauro Icardi, and that's as clinical as it can get from Mauro Icardi. A really easy tap-in for him. Pogba did so well to play in the cross to him, of course. A driven cross. And look at that for a pass though from Dembele. Credit to him as well. Coutinho made a really nice dummy run, but it was Icardi who got in ahead of the defender and just had to tap it home. Barcelona lead 1-0. Out wide to Ousmane Dembele here. We can get really threatening. Still Dembele whips in a very good cross. Coutinho with the header, but Coutinho's not really great in the air, is he? Easy save for Ruben Blanco. There you go, guys. Half-time against Sevilla. Since the early goal, it's been a very tight game. Sevilla haven't really created any chances, but even we haven't created any concrete chances. So I'm hoping the second half will be a bit better. The scoreline is only 1-0, which means the game can go either way. I'm really looking to try and get that second goal as quickly as possible. Roque Mesa finds Sarabia. Sarabia strikes it so well, but it hits the side netting. This game is getting a bit intense right now because even Sevilla are now getting chances. We've got to be careful. I don't want to be dropping points at home. Someone's injured, guys. Wow, no way, guys. No way is Nelson Semedo injured. And that looks really serious as well. What's it with injuries, guys? Last episode, we lost out on Paulo Dybala. And now Nelson Semedo is gone as well. This looks terrible. This honestly looks terrible. We can't check what his injury is right now, but hopefully after the game we'll get more details. Kimmich will come on for him right now. Man, that is so bad. The fact that Semedo has been one of our best players so far this season makes it even worse. Finds Mauro Icardi. Oh, there's so much open space for Ousmane Dembele there, who strikes it well, and Dembele gets us the second goal. Just when Sevilla were getting a bit of momentum, we strike and Barcelona lead 2-0 against this Sevilla side that have fought really well in this game, but this Barcelona attack is so good. Icardi gets himself an assist, Dembele with a fantastic driven shot, and it's 2-0 for Barca. Finds Mauro Icardi. Icardi with a chance to finesse it, and he misses. Come on, Icardi. I'd love to see him score there to make it 3-0 because Sevilla are just constantly threatening us. And I want to end this game, but oh man, that's so close to going in. I don't know what's up with Dembele's stamina. He just seems to get tired really quickly. So we'll bring him off for Malcolm. And I want to also bring on Carlos Alenia for Felipe Coutinho. This is one of the games where Coutinho hasn't really shined, which is surprising because he's been so good throughout this season. In behind into Malcolm. That's a fabulous pass from Iñaki Williams. Couple of nice step overs there from Malcolm, who tries to finesse that one in. Ruben Blanco up to the task. And that is saved. Still 2-0. Oh, they've given the ball away straight to Mauro Icardi. He should be scoring this. Mauro Icardi scores his second goal of the game. You know what? I was really selfish in that position. I could have easily squared that one to Iñaki Williams, and that would have been an easy goal. But I decided to go with Icardi because I want to score with Mauro Icardi. He's our main man right now, our main striker. So more goals for him, the better for us. So there you go, 3-0 against Sevilla. Although I think the 3-0 scoreline is a bit inflated because we haven't really played well in this one. But yeah, we've taken our chances, a few mistakes from Sevilla, and it looks like we'll be taking away all 3 points. And that's it for this one. Full time, we get ourselves all 3 points against Sevilla at home. Solid result, although the performance, even though the scoreline is 3-0, was a bit dodgy because we did concede a few chances to Sevilla. We were not that great going forward, but I think overall 3-0, it's a good win for us. So 3 points in the bag, nothing more I could ask for. Why is everyone dislocating their shoulder? Last season it was everyone breaking their toe, and right now it's Nelson Semedo with a dislocated shoulder. Well, he's going to be out for the next 2 months. That is really frustrating because he's been in good form. This might mean we need to recall Moussa Waig back from his loan spell. Let me know in the comment section, guys, should we recall Moussa Waig from Bayer Leverkusen? What we can do is recall him, use Waig and Kimmich, you know, alternatively in games. And of course, then in the January transfer window, we can loan back Moussa Waig to another club. That could be an option. So let me know in the comment section what we should do, because 2 months is a lot of time. We've got some huge news, guys. Paulo Dybala is back in training, which means we can afford to play him right now. He's not fully fit though, that's the real thing. But he should be for the game against Valencia. So Paulo Dybala back from his injury finally, and he might be making his return against Valencia, which I'm super hyped about. Although I might not play him against Valencia because we've got Napoli a couple of days later. We've got to figure things out. But for now though, we've got Real Betis in La Liga away from home. Let's take a look at the league table. So far it's us and Villarreal top of La Liga, 15 points each. Athletic Club with 14, Atletico Madrid with 13. Madrid, I thought they were struggling with it, only 5 points behind us, but hey, they've played a game more than us, so yes indeed, they are struggling. So we've got to continue winning in La Liga. I'd love to beat Real Betis, so let's get right into it. For this one against Real Betis, I've made quite a few changes because we've got Valencia coming up soon, so I wanted to keep a few players fit for that one as well, but we've still put in a strong team, you know, Malcolm, Iñaki Williams, Artur, De Jong, Longley, all start. Kimmich as well playing as our right back. We've switched to the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow formation because I feel like with the players I'm using for this one, I feel like it is the perfect formation. So that's how we're going to roll against Real Betis away from home. Let's go ahead and try and get all 3 points once again. Oh no, looks to be a chance for Real Betis. Decent cross played in. Miranda gets it away. Camarasa though. Coquelin back to Camarasa. Real Betis looking relentless in these early few minutes of this one. Looks to be a foul from one of our players, but advantage taken. That's an easy save for our keeper. We've really not done anything in these first 25 minutes. It's been all Betis. We've been giving the ball away as well. Petar Ujovic sees the run of Juan Miranda, and this could literally be our first attack of the game. Still Juan Miranda finds Ujovic. Ujovic plays this one to Artur Mela, who strikes it. It's blocked, but we still might have a chance. Here's Miranda. Puts in a cross to nobody. In fact, Artur gets there. But they cleared the ball away, man. We still might have a chance though, and we give it away, and that is half time. It's been a dreadful half for us and for Real Betis, to be fair, but I'm sure they'll be happy with the 0-0. We've barely created any chance in this game, man. That last attack that I showed you guys just before half time, that's legit what happened throughout the course of this half. We've got to improve in the second half because I do want all 3 points from this game. Ujovic really hasn't performed in this game, so Riqui Puig is coming on for him. And also I'm going to be bringing off Carlos Alenia for Felipe Coutinho, just to bring in some extra flair to that attack. De Jong finds Riqui Puig, a chance for him to score, finesses it into the back of the net. Riqui Puig, the La Masia graduate, has put us into the lead. We are trusting the youth academy, and it's delivering goods for us. Barcelona make it 1-0. A goal from number 18, Riqui Puig. Fantastic to see him scoring. Last season was a bit awful for him. You know, he got himself a major injury, he was out for 7 months. But he's now come back to the first team and has scored a very crucial goal for us. Nutmegged one of the Betis defenders as well. And now Barcelona leading 1-0. Whips in across with his left foot. It's Riqui Puig with the header. I mean, Riqui Puig is doing everything for us right now. But that header was a bit tame, to be fair. Straight towards the keeper. Kimmich again. Riqui Puig. Clever back heel to Felipe Coutinho. Now in behind to Iñaki Williams. He should be scoring this. Iñaki Williams has scored for us another goal. Barcelona lead 2-0 against Real Betis. What a finish as well from Iñaki Williams. And also, that is another assist for Felipe Coutinho. He seems to be the assist machine of the season. Easy goal for Williams. 2-0 Barca. Malcolm beats one. Puts in a decent cross to Iñaki Williams, who volleys it home. How has he done that? This guy is actually a beast. I'm so glad we signed him. He seems to be scoring goals for fun. I mean, how did he put that in? I mean, he improvised with a different kind of a finish. Let's take a look at that again. Also, fair play to Malcolm for that skill there. Oh my god, what a finish from Iñaki Williams. Weak foot on the volley. This guy is unreal. Look at that. He first let it come onto his left foot. Oh man, that's actually insane. Iñaki Williams, the number 29, scores another one for us. A brace for him. 3-0 Barca. Malcolm now in behind to Iñaki Williams. We know this is where Iñaki is absolutely devastating. He's on his now right foot. Still Iñaki gets the shot off. And oh my days, that was his hat-trick right there. But the crossbar denies him. That is so unlucky. But honestly, the pace of Iñaki Williams is actually devastating. And that is that full time. Making substitutions at halftime completely changed the game for us. And hence we of course won this one without much of a problem. 3-0 Barcelona. We've been so good so far this season and I hope we can continue doing so. Our next game though is a big challenge against Valencia. But honestly, the way we're playing, I'm genuinely up for the challenge. 2 goals for Iñaki Williams. Definitely man of the match in this one. His second goal was just beautiful to just watch. What a player he is. A lot of you guys in the comment section do enjoy choosing, you know, the boots, the waist type, the kit fit and all that stuff in the comment section about these Youth Academy players that we do have. So I'm going to let you guys decide everything about Ramsey, one of our Egyptian talents. So let me know in the comment section what boots and all should we give him. The rest of the Youth Academy players we've already changed and given them boots last season itself. I think only Ramsey is the one left. So I'll leave that up to you guys. Okay guys, I was wrong. Even Patrice Pino is left. Let me know what he should wear as well. So let me know for both Pino and of course Ramsey down in the comment section. Top scorer chance in La Liga so far. 5 games, 6 goals for Icardi. That's actually ridiculous. Iglesias from Espanyol, our rival club, has also scored 6 goals. Hesse with 5. We've got Dybala in there with 4, and yes, he is back for this game against Valencia. I'll be bringing him on in the second half. Iñaki Williams with 3 goals in 4 games. That is definitely impressive. Coutinho with a couple of goals as well. Top assisters, we've got Coutinho in there with 5 assists. Icardi with 3, Malcolm with 3, Fornals from Villarreal with 3. So pretty interesting to see these stats. Well guys, here we go. It's time for us to face Valencia and I'm going with the 4-3-3 formation because Dybala will be coming on in the second half. So kind of makes sense getting used to this formation for now because Dybala will be playing in that cam position very soon for us. So that's the lineup we're going for. Iñaki Williams deserves to start and hence he starts out wide as a left winger for us. Icardi, Coutinho, Dembele complete our attack. Milinkovic, Savage, Pogba as well in midfield. And there you go, that is our defense with Kimmich playing as the right back because of Smedo's injury. It is still a very strong team, in fact, our strongest 11 I guess without Dybala. So I'm expecting 3 points, but we cannot underestimate Valencia. Let's see what happens in this one. Valencia now on the attack. Wow, Sanabria shoots and what? How has that gone in? I mean, how did he generate so much power? Former Barca Academy player Tony Sanabria just smashes that one in. I cannot believe that's gone in. I think he timed that shot. Definitely that was a timed finish, but Valencia take the lead within 11 minutes with a sensational strike from Tony Sanabria. That's a decent cross played into Tony Sanabria and thankfully Ter Stegen made the save there because 2-0 down. That would have been really difficult, but what is going on in this game? It's been all Valencia so far. The fact that we've been so good in La Liga, but now we're collapsing, does not seem right. Look at that, they've got another chance now to score. It's against Sanabria, who makes it 2-0 for Valencia. What is going on? This is being played at the camp now, and we are 2-0 down within 22 minutes itself. Antonio Sanabria against this former side is putting on a show. Coutinho finds Mauro Icardi. Back to Felipe Coutinho, in behind to Iñaki Williams, who whips in a good cross to Mauro Icardi, but he couldn't get enough power behind that. The direction was there, he was accurate, but not enough power. Still 2-0 to Valencia. We need to try and score very soon, otherwise this game will be out of our hands. That is most definitely the worst first half performance we've put in throughout the course of Season 3 so far. I mean, we literally couldn't create any chances. Valencia were absolutely destroying us. things need to change for this upcoming half, and it's time, guys. It is time for the return of Paulo Dybala. He is back in action, guys. He's going to be playing as our cam instead of Felipe Coutinho, whose stamina seems to be pretty low. And anyways, he wasn't really having the best of games, so it is time for Paulo Dybala to make his return. He scored a hat-trick for us against Eibar. We need something like that to try and mount a comeback against Valencia. The game is definitely going to be exciting in the second half with his return. Dembele finds Dybala. In behind into Mauro Icardi. We need to score this, guys. We need to score this. I slowed down and Akanji got back in there. I mean, what a silly mistake from me there. I was trying to get the shot off his left foot, and he didn't even do that. He went for his right foot anyways. Oh, man, what a mistake. That was the chance to score. There's Iñaki Williams. Sees the run of Alejandro Grimaldo, who's pretty dead in terms of stamina. Finds Dybala, who quickly releases it to Iñaki Williams. Lays it off to Icardi. Can he score? He misses that as well. It's just not for us this game. Honestly, it's just not going well for us. How has Icardi missed from there? The play was superb. Dybala did so well to find Iñaki Williams, who did the right thing to lay it off to Icardi, a goal poacher. And Icardi disappointed us in that position. He's missed 2 easy chances in this game that could have easily got us the draw. Honestly, guys, this is a deserved loss. We got outplayed here against Valencia. Yes, in that second half, we maybe deserved a goal. But overall, I feel like Valencia played their hearts out. They got themselves the 2 goals in the first half. 2 really good goals, to be honest. Sanabria was superb. And that is our first defeat of the season. It hurts, honestly. But in football, you can't win every single game. And we've got to accept that. 3 points dropped. Okay, so even Villarreal drop points. Now that gives me a bit of confidence. We are top of La Liga right now with 18 points, and let's just keep it going. Although Real Madrid are now 5 points behind us, and 5 points isn't really that much. But top of the league, we've just got to push forward and just ignore that loss we've just taken to Valencia. Let's actually take a look at the growth of our players and just see how they're doing, especially the youth academy players. So we've got Juan Insua, who's gone up by 3 ratings and now is 67 rated. Pino is up by a couple of ratings as well, now 70. The same with Ujovic. Ramsey is up by 1. Dembele now 87. Riqui Puig now 78. De Jong, Artur, Alenia, Milinkovic, Savic as well up by 1. Miranda now 79 rating, which is impressive. Longley up by 1. Smedo up by 1. So we've got a lot of players who haven't grown in their overall as well, like Cucurella, Pogba, Grimaldo, Koulibaly, De Ligt, Umtiti, and the list just goes on and on. Do we have any players that have gone down in their overalls? Thankfully not. So player growth wise, we aren't doing that bad. We're only in the month of, I believe, October. Not even October, September end. So not that bad, to be honest. Next episode should be a super fun one, as we've got Napoli in the Champions League. That is obviously going to be a big game being played at the Camp Nou as well. I'm super hyped about that. The fact that they won their first game means that this one does matter. So I'm super hyped to play Napoli. We haven't really made that much progress with our season goals in today's episode. I mean, yes, we've scored a couple of goals more with Icardi, which gets us closer to completing the replacing Messi objective, but no hat-tricks, and even the other 3 objectives, we couldn't really impact those. So, well, I'm hoping next episode will be a bit better for our objectives. Before we end off today's episode, time for you guys to vote for your informed player of the episode. Your nominees for today are Mauro Icardi, scored a brace in the first game that we played and put in a great shift, and also got himself an assist in that one, so he's going to be option 1 in the vote. Your second nominee, Iñaki Williams, who again was superb in this episode. In that second game, he was so good, scored 2 fabulous goals, so he is option 2. Make sure to click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for player of the episode. And that's it, guys, for today's episode. Really hope you guys are enjoying this series. Next episode should be pretty fun, as we've got Champions League action, and also we'll be holding a vote to decide finally who will be, permanent captain for the first team, which again should be a lot of fun. So again, if you guys are hyped, make sure to drop a like on this video. Your support really helps the channel. Subscribe if you're watching my content for the very first time, and I will see you guys very soon with another video on this channel.